Welcome to this episode of The Kitchen Warrior. I am Chef Melvin, and I want to invite you to watch my video of roasted pumpkin with chile relleno. Once a year, there's an abundance of pumpkins in this country, and this is a great recipe I would like you to try. Follow me to the kitchen. I've cut this pumpkin in half, placed it in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour and 25 minutes, and this is how it looks. All the sugars have been released, and you can see all the caramelization around the edges of it. This is going to be really good. You can do a lot of things with a roasted pumpkin. All right, so the peppers have been on the fire here for about 5 minutes. I keep constantly turning them. Now this is a good example of what you want the skin to blister, just like that. And these peppers are almost ready to be pulled out. And the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to cover them with a little bit of plastic, allowing the skin to finally sweat loose. So see how easy it is to clean these peppers. Just with your hand, all you got to do is just barely run your fingers along like this, and it comes off real easy. If you did it any other way, it would be almost impossible to peel the skin off. Skin won't harm you, but it's a lot tastier like this. Just slightly smash them so that you can fit these into the chile relleno. So what we'll do is we'll place it like this. Push little pieces in there. We'll take a little bit of this Osaka cheese. We'll place it inside. All this will melt, and it will be great. Alright, from here we're going to place them here in the flour, where we're going to roll them and dust them really good, because what we're going to do is that we're going to do a flour and egg batter method, and then these will go directly into the fryer. You can place these in the freezer so they harden a little bit more and make it so that they don't unstuff on you. You got to make sure that when you make the cuts, don't do the cut all the way. You got to be able to hold it like a vessel. Okay, so here we are separating these eggs. We're going to do as many as we need, but the reason I'm separating them is because I am going to froth the egg whites. Alright, look at this foaminess. This is a soft peak right here on the egg whites. Alright, so to this we're going to add egg yolk, one at a time. Could do these in a machine. Alright, and to that we're going to add about a teaspoon of flour, and this is going to create a little bit of a batter, really nice batter. About that much is good enough, just enough to make a little bit of a batter, nice and frosty. Alright, now let's take these chile rellenos to the fire and see how they're going to look. Let's see how hot the oil is. We're going to test it by just taking a little bit of our batter. Yes, it looks good. You see it? It's floating. Very nice. So what we want to do here, we're going to take our chile that we actually cooled down in the freezer. We're going to place it into the batter. Just like that. Take some of the batter off. On the side that we made the slit, that's the part that is going to go into the fire at the bottom. Very nicely, just like that. We're going to repeat the same process. Just do a couple of them at a time so that the temperature of your oil doesn't drop too much. These are going to be nice and fluffy, all because we've done it this way. Alright, just a couple of minutes and we flip it over, just like that. Look how beautiful they're looking. Now the batter will help to keep all the stuff in the inside, because it's going to create a shell, and it's also going to absorb some of the sauce, which will make this even tasty. So we're going to pull these chile rellenos out. Remember that the heat from this is melting the cheese and combining it with the pumpkin in the inside. You can choose any kind of cheese you like. I like provolone, I like Osaka. Look how beautiful these chile rellenos look. This is truly a treat. friends, I am ready to plate up my chile rellenos. Pumpkin and cheese stuffed chile rellenos. Alright, so here's our sauce. Then we boiled the tomatoes, the onions, and the garlic. Place it right in the center. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to take a nice chile relleno. We're going to place it right in the middle, just like that. We're going to take a little bit of crema fresca. We're going to place a little dab right about there. And we're going to take a little branch of this fresh basil, also known as albahaca. So here is a final full plate presentation of the chile rellenos.